Identifying Habits by Coach Teen Herrera. Ayan, Coach Teen.
Yes, yes, yes. Ayan. So, happy Wednesday po sa ating lahat. Yan, kami po ang mga superwoman. Joke lang. Multitasking tayo. Ano? But anyway, magandang buhay everybody. And thank you for joining us today. Thank you, Ate Darling Liza, no, sa napakagandang introduction at sa lahat ng sharers natin. So, I'm Coach Teen Reyes Herrera. At napakaganda ng topic natin today. By the way, I'd like to welcome yung alaga ko sa sa USA dyan. Yes, di ba? So si Hi Noah and Ange. Thank you for joining me today. Okay, so Ange just help with the translation just in case. Sige, but anyway, let me give you a brief story of mine. So I met Herbalife Nutrition. That was 9 years ago. I was backstage that time. I also work as a full-time employee, no? So amazing because I got invited to just look at it, all right, and just give it a shot. So that's what I did, and I got started in a nutrition club, and amazing because my energy improved already on my fourth day. And fast forward, I lost a total of 30 amazing pounds and 8 inches. So waistline, but more than that is really the improvement of my reproductive health. So after 9 years of waiting for a third baby, okay, so God gave us, no, yung aming pangatlong anak. That's why we have Herbalife baby. Nasa tummy ko pa lang siya, nagshe-shake na siya. So kaya hanggang ngayon, addict siya sa shake. Ayan po. Pinakamasaya sa journey is you're not alone. You just don't buy the product dun sa shelf, walang ganon. You have a coach with you to guide you. You also have this very supportive community to help you grow and become more every single day. And because we got started noon as a customer, I remember because Daddy Doc was hesitant, but he also gave it a shot, and we really love the product. So we became wiser and more smart. So that's why we decided to go for a 50% discount, right? So it's like a buy one, take one dun sa product consumption namin. And the priceless thing is you would be able to also help your community, no? Improve their lives, improve yung health nila. Walang, that is something na priceless. When you help someone, to change, no, or establish a better habits. And ang ganda ng topic ko today. Ayan, sige. So that's why I love Herbalife Nutrition, ha? Nakakonect yan dyan. Sige po. Thank you, Ate Darling, for sharing my slide. Ayan. Next po tayo, no? So our topic today is changing habits. So picking up on cues, identifying habits. It's not just about, sabi nga natin, no? It's not a temporary goal to become healthy. It is really a journey, and it is a lifestyle, lifestyle change po siya, no? And a lifetime commitment. So, ang ganda ng topic natin, Dr. David Heber, ang source natin ito. You can take a screenshot of that. Pwede nyong i-visit yan, drdavidheber.com. Picking up on cues, identifying habits. Alright, sige po. Next po tayo. Kasi we are challenged, di ba? Like every single day, I have a coach, ganyan, di ba? You have a program already, you have your meal plan, di ba? Nakapag-decide na. Pero bakit ganon, no? May mga triggers pa rin tayo. Not only sa not only here at Herbalife, but also in your personal life, di ba? So, let's talk about this habit loop. Okay, you may take a screenshot. Okay, for the habit loop, cue or trigger, okay, is the first part. Siya yung pinakauna. Okay, this is the signal that acts as a call to action. Okay, it also says here, it comes before the routine, sometimes unconscious behavior of eating a high sweet, high fat or savory, salty snack that leads to the reward of satisfaction or stress relief. Type nga kayo ng 1 dyan sa chat box, no? Kung sino ang nakaka-relate dito. Ayan, sige. So let's talk about more of this one. Sige po. Ay, sorry. Next po tayo, Ti Darling. Pumipindot ako, ikaw nga pala. Sorry po. So yan. So, talking about triggers, type 1. Uy, I love it. Ganyan, diba? So, all these foods, okay, these are sometimes personal. Actually, these are personal, but include some of the best selling fast foods po. No? So, anong-ano natin dyan? Yung feeling natin, we are so pagod, we are so stressed, and we are parang kailangan masatisfy ko yung need to reward myself of eating all of these. Okay? So, yan yun. So, ngayon, these habits make it hard to stick with your balanced nutrition program. Take note, what do we have? Balanced nutrition program. Okay, yan yung mga na-design ng mga coach ninyo sa inyo. Ha? So yan, for weight management, even when you are not hungry. So you're not hungry but you're still eating this because of these triggers, no? Yung trigger natin that we want to satisfy. Okay, next po tayo. Ayan. So, nagbigay ng tip. Dr. David Heber gave us a tip. What could put us, no? What could put us to a position to succeed? All right, so you got the trigger. Okay, what could put us to succeed? Kasi yung kanina na-share natin sa inyo ng mga klase ng food, yun ang pinaka-common, no, na trigger foods natin. Okay, so yan. So, what do we have here? Like what we said, the protein shake, the protein-rich shakes to control yung hunger. Okay, and of course, the balanced nutrition daily plan. Okay, and most importantly, yung healthy and active lifestyle. But Dr. Heber also said that stress can derail our program, even when you are not hungry. Okay, we will talk about this. So it is often that the trigger that starts the habit, and there are physical and mental cues that come before the behavior. Okay, so let's talk about this. Sige po. Next po tayo. Ay, hindi ko natatanungin dito ha. I won't ask you anymore. Sino ang stress? Sige, but let's talk about on picking up on cues. Okay, so because there are actually cues that could help us know na, oops, wait lang ha. Okay, stress na pala ako. Ganyan siya. Okay, so what are the physical and mental cues that come before the behavior? Okay, may picture po tayo. You can take a picture of this one. Pero dito, as you could see, di ba, meron dyan mouth-watering, di ba? Mga cues yan, guys, cues yan. Kasi very important that we would be able to recognize these cues, okay, and learn what circumstances trigger the stress, okay? Because only through that we would be able to address or change the behavior to a healthy alternative that provides similar rewards. So, if you would be able to see, basta lahat ng nakikita ninyo dyan sa screen, okay, kasama yan dun sa mga cues na pwede nating ma-experience. Meron pa nga dito, di ba, nagkakaroon ka pa ng shallow breathing, may mga ganyan, or sobrang stress ka na, upset din yung stomach mo. Di ba? May mga ganyan tayo. Tapos, racing thoughts. Diba? So, sinong nakaka-experience yan sa inyo? Okay, so it's very important na alam natin kung ano yun. Diba? Sige, next po tayo. Because, ayan, yung pag-change natin ng habits, it really takes time. Okay, but we can concentrate, or you can do it if you concentrate on each step. Please take note on each step of the habit loop. Balikan natin yung habit loop. Next po tayo. Thank you. Ayan. So let's talk about this. So guys, don't forget this, trigger, routine, and then the reward. Okay? Because yung number 4 natin, hanggang number 4 yung pag-uusapan natin today. No? Because the next step, after na we are able to identify the personal cues and triggers, we will need to identify the routine. The challenge here sometimes, this is unconscious behaviors. Ano yung unconscious, di ba? Ba't ganun? Binge eating. Diba? I am so stressed, right? And then you just found yourself eating 2 bowls of pasta already. Diba? Like that. Or you found yourself eating chips na pang ano talaga siya, pang unli. No? So yan po siya. So through repetition, a new behavior becomes a habit. Okay? It forms a circuit in our brain through nerve connections, okay, between your thinking brain. Hindi ko na to inano dito yung picture but take a picture of this lang po So thinking brain, and then we have the memory center, and of course the reward center. Okay, where squirts of dopamine make you feel good. Okay. Puntahan natin yung kasunod. Ayan po. Next po tayo, Ti Darling. So, I hope na napicturean po ninyo yun ha. Kasi yung challenge po natin, the brain doesn't know whether a behavior is good or bad. Okay? It just reacts to your repeating behavior. Okay? Next po. Ngayon, Dr. Heber gave us ano po, no? Gave us tips how we can actually overcome. All right. So how do you identify habits? So number 1, okay, write them down when they happen. Okay, this is not the time na it's okay lang. No? Parang ano lang, okay to let go, minsan lang naman. So we have to write it down. Okay? And then number 2, we have to identify the cues, okay, and rewards driving the cycle of your behavior called a habit loop. No? So ano ba yung mga cues natin? 'Di ba? Yung mga triggers natin. And ano ba yung rewards na nasa isip natin? Oh, I will feel so relieved pagka nakain ko na 'to. 'Di ba? So kasama 'yan sa sa reward. Cue natin is I am really stressed today. Okay? I am really stressed and I'm so pagod today. I'm so tired today. Ganyan. Yan yung mga example lang natin. And of course, yung number 3, no, na tip dito sa atin ni Dr. Heber is make a plan to substitute a good behavior that provides a similar or good alternative reward. To turn on your dopamine squirt from the reward center in your brain. So, bago tayo magpatuloy, dito lang sa number 3, no, siguro let's have a practice like right now, 'di ba? So, ano ba yung cue na naiisip, yung trigger mo, 'di ba? And the one that you have in mind, yung reward kaagad, 'di ba? So, common kasi sa atin talaga, 'di ba? Nagpakita ako kanina ng mga trigger foods, all those foods. How do we call them? Sige nga, tignan natin. 'Di ba usually we call them comfort foods. Is that right? 'Di ba when we're so stressed, I need comfort foods. Okay. I am really stressed today, so I will just eat. Okay. But then again, we cannot like cut down that kind of habit that you already have kasi nandun yun sa brain mo. No? So what are we going to do? Diba? So we will help you out, or you will actually give your input as well. Ano yung good behavior or another behavior, no, na ipapalit mo kapag nai-stress ka. Okay, pwede ba I want lang to also get the inputs ng mga kasama natin dito sa room, no? So, pag nagkaroon ka ng trigger, no, na I am really stressed today. I need to, parang kailangan makapag-relax ako. Kailangan ko ma-reward ang sarili ko. 'Di ba? Ano yung naiisip ninyo na new behavior, okay, na pwede ninyong ipalit, no? Kaysa kumain kayo, kaysa mag-binge eating kayo. Sige nga, tingnan natin kung meron kayong mga suggestion diyan sa baba. Napaisip sila. Wala pa sumasagot. Sige, 'di ba? So, yun yung pinaka-challenge natin. Ano ang pwedeng behavior? Example, I remember yung isa sa mga alaga ko. Example, instead of eating, 'di ba, those trigger foods, ano kaya yung pwede nating ipalit, 'di ba? Parang nafi-feel mo that your mouth really wanted to munch on something, 'di ba? So what do you do? You can still do it. You can still munch on something, but munch on a much healthier option. Get a fresh carrots, get an apple, 'di ba? At yun ang kainin mo. 'Di ba? Kasi yun yung satisfaction ng ngumunguya ka pa rin. 'Di ba? So yun siya. So hanggang sa masasanay ka na niyan. Yun yung sinasabi natin, no? Tapos ano pa, yung reward na pwede nating makita in the end. 'Di ba? We are looking forward to. 'Di ba? It's so easy kasi for us to really indulge without really thinking at all. So ito yung inaano natin dito na sa habit loop, no? Without thinking anymore yung mga further na pwede maging consequences, no? So yung reward na pwede nating ilagay din. If you have like a vision board with you dyan sa bahay mo or nearest place that you have or sa phone mo, pwede mo tignan ano ba yung dream na meron ka that you would want to enjoy and really parang i-enjoy mo yung life mo, di ba? So seeing yourself more healthier, more stronger. So kasama yon dun sa reward mo. Na kasi that kind of reward is really, priceless siya. No? So kumbaga, mas maglalast siya kaysa dun sa reward na ano kasi yun parang yung pag-release nung, okay, na ko na siya ngayon. Di ba nakaka-relate ba kayo doon na you were able to binge already and eat a lot already because of the trigger, di ba? And then after that, you will feel bad, right? You should have not eaten it, right? Sige nga, type nga kayo ng 1 kung nakaka-relate, diba? So, dito, what Dr. David Heber is really suggesting to us, yung tatlong step na to, we really do it, no? So, para ma-identify din talaga natin yung habit. And yung number 3, we could really make a plan, no? So, if you still have other thoughts in your mind, ano pa yung mga pwede maging substitute, no, na good behavior, diba? Doon sa yung kagaya ng sinasabi niya dyan, you work closely with your coach. Kasi it's not really easy to na parang kalimutan lang yung habit na yon. Kasi pag hindi mo kasi siya napalitan, no, hindi ka natulungan, no, so magpapaulit-ulit lang siya. Okay? And the thing here, ang challenge is, if it happens, so pagka nangyari yon, yung achieving your goal to really, not just to lose weight, but really to help you out dun sa health goals ninyo, no, medyo siya, na-extend din talaga siya. Okay? Sige, so let's move on sa next po. Ayan, sige. Sabi nga, no, ang niya dyan is now repeat the new good behavior until it replaces. Again, hindi natin matatanggal, no? We cannot remove that kind of behavior, but we can replace it with a new one. Okay? A new one. Good behavior. Okay, next po tayo. Ayan, so sabi din niya dyan, changing habits might not be fast and isn't always easy, but with time and effort, almost any behavior can be reshaped. Okay, kasama din dito yung natin, tinatawag nating exercise, no? So we always believe dun sa 80% nutrition and 20% exercise. And a while ago, Mother Arlene also shared with us yung pillars of good health. So all of those stuff po, no? Makikita ninyo diyan yung pinapagawa sa atin yung kanina. You may want to have an actual practice of that, no? And of course, work closely with your coach para matulungan din and mag-guide kayo. Okay, sige po. I think I have a video to share. Okay, let's watch this video.
Did you know that our brains use more energy than any other organ in our body? Up to 20% of our total energy needs? Our brains like to go on autopilot, so we are hardwired to form habits, whether they are good for our health or not. Habits, once formed, are hard to break. The good news is, if we identify the cues that trigger less healthy habits, we can insert new actions in response to that cue. But this requires work and support. Habit formation doesn't happen overnight. It requires practice and the exercising of those new actions. This is where a coach comes in. The support a coach provides is critical to sustainable behavior change because they not only help you explore and discover the cues that trigger certain behavior, but they also build your confidence to sustain healthier habits. Every day, our independent distributors coach their customers to identify cues and exercise new actions to lead them to their personalized nutrition goals, because we believe in lasting results.
Diba? So, pakiano nga ulit, we believe in the lasting results. Diba? So, that's kumbaga, as a coach, no? So, dito po sa journey ninyo sa Herbalife Nutrition, sa lahat ng mga kasama natin. At sa mga manonood later. Diba? Lagi natin yung sinasabi, you're not alone, no, sa journey ninyo. Kaya naman, diba? Work closely with your coach. Ayan. So, yun po.
Did you know that our brains use...
Ayan, so say yes to Herbalife, to a better you. And of course, I'd like to acknowledge nga itong si Noah and Ange for doing also a great job. Ayan, kasi closely then they're really closely working with me sa pag-achieve nila ng kanilang mga health goals. Ayan, sige. So sa lahat po go back to your coach po para mapag-usapan ninyo yan. Ano ang pwede niyang ma-help sa inyo, no? So you agree on something. Ayan. So back to you. Thank you so much for your time today. Back to you, darling.